person that have a phone.
Where your pick?
Everybody got a phone.
Not out
You
here.
gotta get it. Oh, you got it.
Yeah. God first, but the fam go after. They fill it up with love and laughter. Sunday morning, listening to the pastor. Mama gave look, but you better not act up. When the fam slide through, better back up. They one, real one. That's what loyalty when you come around here. One God, one fam, no fear. When you come to fam, you don't get to choose. God in the middle, so I cannot lose. Blood is blood, so you just make do. Can't nobody ever touch me in the crew. Party over here, man, we had the juice. Family don't die, oh me, oh my. Sometimes sick of them, glad they oh my. Bragging them cradles, the greatest of all time. Bragging them liar Roscoe's where it's at. Round these parts, don't nobody walk alone. All play a part, ain't nobody on their own. Family affair, gotta put down the phone. Thanksgiving come with a mac and cheese. Sis cooked up, got me feeding to please. Mama like, boy, you better make A's and B's. Them grades, no C's, dad say me please. Dad nonchalant, just plays it cool. Radio turn with the old school. They ask me to pray over the food. Heavenly Father, we come to thank you. Gather today as we hold each other. Mother, father, sister, brother. Thank you for keeping us whole. Wait another year. Hashtag goes.
On my street, your street is my street. Cause we're family. When the times turn around, you hold me up when I'm down. First time we fight, we gon' be alright.
Yo, you are rocking right here on Nekedie TV with the DMV First Family in Style. You already know who it is. I go by the infamous Project MC.
I am Today, Bianca.
Hi, I am Tawanda.
And this is your boy Mike, keeping it real.
You alright there, sir?
Yeah.
Took it way back.
Mike,
Took
keeping
it
it
way
real.
back.
Right.
Let me see your flip phone.
Got the BlackBerry on the side.
Okay.
Oh, so we got jokes today.
You always got jokes.
Jesus Christ. Oh.
How y'all doing today? Y'all alright?
Blessed.
Everybody
Feeling wonderful.
good?
Feeling wonderful.
Okay. How was y'all weekend so far?
Weekend, yesterday we had 8th Street Festival. Out there rocking my Credle collection, of course, with the Runway Cuties.
Okay.
I personally did not enjoy myself because I do not like being in heat for long periods of time or walking around or being around a lot of people for long periods of time. But other than that, it was cool. You know
So what would happen when your career blossom and you have to go be around a crowd?
Okay,
and
let me clarify. I don't know if that's the right word, but let me break it down. I don't mind if I'm performing and like around lots of people. That's cool. Walking around in the heat and then moving through crowds of people, that's annoying to me.
That's very annoying.
And to be there from 7 a.m. until
you were
4
not
p.m.
down there at 7 a.m.
Well, to be up since 7 a.m. and to leave there at probably a little bit after 4 p.m. The introvert in me was popping out a lot.
You say I felt the same way. I don't like crowded places.
I should have left with you. Honestly, should
I
have.
don't like keep saying excuse me.
Yeah.
I
hate people who walk slow in front of me. I don't like walking at not my own pace. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Touching me.
Okay, so what did you like about the 8th Street Festival?
I
'Cause I thought
performed.
it was awesome.
I performed. that's all I enjoyed. Me performing. That was really it.
Okay. So what's the topic that you all want to talk about, starting with you, Project MC?
All right, since we're going to start with me, have you all been aware, well, you might have, I don't know if they have, but have you all been aware of Kanye's Sunday service?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And I can buy his CD. I am.
No,
First
we're
of all,
gonna talk about
wait.
that. Go ahead.
You said about what?
His CD.
You buying CDs in 2019?
No, I mean, I don't really have like a Spotify or a
How you listen to
Apple
music?
I
But
just go
what's
to one
wrong
like
with buying
that.
CDs?
Yeah, I'm still old
You
fashioned.
got some CDs in my purse right now that you're trying to sell.
Talk about it.
That's indeed true. But
So-
those are, most people in 2019 don't buy CDs.
Okay, well that's them, but some people still buy it. But let's go back to Kanye. Go ahead.
He has an album coming out.
Okay,
You know the name of it?
I wasn't talking about that part. About his church services. Can you stop playing with your beard?
No.
Okay.
Kanye
Go
got a
ahead.
church now?
No,
Church service.
that's this. So here's the thing. One, the album, I think it's what we call it, Jesus is Yay, or
Yeah.
Jesus Comes Again,
With
something like
with
that.
with different
But
artists.
the Sunday service is not an actual like church service. It's just simply them
he has a choir, and sometimes like special guest artists come out, and they come and pretty much either sing original gospel songs, or most of the time remix a popular song at gospel. Like they did "Genuine Anxiety," I think is the name of his song, and they turned into like "Soul's Anger." It sounds really dope.
It sounds good.
It sounds really dope.
I think it's awesome, and I'm glad you brought that up, because I don't know, a couple of weeks ago I had posted on Facebook that I just want a place where we can come together in purity in heart and worship God. There's no titles. It's just about coming together, worshiping God, paying out 10%, giving back to those that don't have, accepting everybody in, and just worshiping God. It's all about learning and growing in the Bible together. That's where I'm headed. I don't want, and I think I talked to you about it. I'm thinking about renting a place, and where it's just about coming together and worshiping God. It's not about the money. It's not about what you have on. It's not about, all this, I'm missionary this, I'm that. I don't want, just come, let's worship God together.
My thing with it, because I love what Kanye is doing, it's just Kanye has had a history of doing antics in the media, and so I just wasn't so sure about the purity of this event, because I would love to go, because it sounds amazing, it sounds beautiful, the music I'm hearing, and it's great, and I know there's people there actually worshiping. I just, because of Kanye's track record, I don't know exactly if this is promo for his upcoming album or if it's just something genuine that he wants to do.
I've heard on the radio, especially from Steve Harvey, I know Pastor Jamal Bryant was the guest recently down there. Yeah.
Okay.
So I know he went. But I heard a lot of celebrities go, and from what Steve Harvey and a couple of other places that I've read say, it's real. It's real. But yeah, when you say in reference to his music, I think he's been doing it now for a while, but I don't know how long he's been working on this album. But I think it's been like 4 or 5 months, if not longer.
With the Sunday service?
Yeah.
It's been out for probably maybe almost a year now.
Okay.
So what is Kanye's role in all this? 'Cause I don't know what.
Kanye, he's not even performing. It's really like he's mostly like the director.
It's like a Kirk Franklin.
Yeah, but he don't even say that much. Like he just really orchestrating everything. It's really just the choir and the celebrity guests just on stage performing. It's not most
performing. I wouldn't call it, because if they're coming, ministering in music, worshiping God.
Yeah.
And I think it's awesome.
And where can this be found and when?
I think it's in L.A.
It was in L.A. It's supposed to be moving. He's taking it. It was in L.A. I believe it may have already went to New York. It was in Atlanta. I think it's supposed to be going to Wyoming.
I mean, as far as like, if I'm in D.C., how can I see that?
Well, that's the other thing. I think
It's not.
it's like a private
It's
thing
a private
now.
thing.
So
Because he's showing that he's not trying to do it for the media or anyone else. It's like coming. Like, God can use any of us. You know, when Saul was going the way to, what was Damascus, when he was going to try to crucify everybody, kill everybody that was praising God and da-da-da-da, and God, knocked him down and changed his name to Paul, and he became. So anybody can be used.
for sure.
So we can't say because of his past, because everybody has a past.
Right.
So you will have to be in the service to know whether or not it was
Right.
real.
That would be the only way I would be able to.
Right. But I think it's an awesome, awesome thing
Especially
to do.
coming from a R&B character.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Speaking to the mic.
Especially coming from an R&B artist like him.
And like
But,
I
I mean,
Huh? Wait, what'd you say?
R&B.
R&B.
Hip hop.
hip hop,
Ma'am,
R&B, same
ma'am.
thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Wait. I don't know.
He's still following those
Just
guidelines.
coming from somebody like Kanye, who's been in the public, in the media,
down.
talking this and that, who seemed very controlling of his wife, and just him, the things he said about slavery, like they wanted to be in there, they could have got away if they wanted
he
to.
control Kim K?
I said, it's been said that, but I think this was something that, maybe God just gave it to him and he's running with it. We would never know. We're praying.
I hope it is something
I'm
genuine.
praying.
I pray it is something genuine.
But I think it's something awesome, and that's what's been on my mind, that
We're gonna go to. Tell them you're gonna go to.
Okay.
I did your one up.
We're gonna go to a commercial now.
No, you gonna go. Yeah, Kanye Sunday service.
Oh, we're gonna go to Kanye's Sunday. I'm sorry, y'all. We're gonna go to Kanye's Sunday service right now. Check it out.
That's the Soul Anchor one. That Soul Anchor really did sound good. Like that was something. Seeing that was really dope. So yeah, I would love to go eventually if they bring it to DC or however close they get to Maryland as possible. I would love to go.
To me, that just looked as if it was a concert or something.
No.
I said to me, and what it looked
Why
like.
you think it looked like a concert? Or why do you feel it looked like a
Because
concert?
all I seen was a choir singing, people standing around, clapping and stuff.
But they're worshiping God. So it's
I said to me that it appeared to be just like a Christian concert.
do it appear to you that way?
I mean, I know people worship God in different ways. So to them worshiping, because worshiping, as we saw earlier in service, worshiping is all a mindset thing.
Right.
So you can just be
Right.
showing it, clapping your hands, but in your
Right.
mind, could be totally focused on God and not the song itself. So again, we haven't been yet, so I can't fully judge it. I'm hoping it is something genuine, and it is something they just in there worshiping God. But I do see what you're saying, especially with it's just blue lighting in there. Everyone's just sitting around clapping, listening to the song. So I can get.
It looked to the naked
Well,
eye
all
like a
of it's not
concert.
like that. All his
If it was a concert, they would have been asking for money before they let you in.
We didn't see that part.
It's free. They talk about it. I think people skeptical because it's him. Anytime somebody do something out the norm or something out the box, then everybody got their eyes like, is it fake or whatever?
It's not even more so because it's out the box. It's more so because of his track record of things he's done in the media for attention. That's more so why. If it had just been Kanye, he'd been if he would have never done any of the other antics that he did, just came out the blue one day with this, it wouldn't be as questionable as with the rest of the track
shouldn't
record.
we separate artists from who they really are? Like their music speaks to
No,
us, but
you can't. Not too much. No, you can't.
But-
Because the art is ingrained in their life and vice versa.
Yeah.
So to some degree, some things, but most of the time you can't. Because art is ingrained in their life and vice versa.
But with everyone that has been supporting him, from some of the older
Jesus
celebrities, huh?
No, I was thinking of one of his
Oh.
songs.
From some of the older celebrities to some of the younger ones, if someone thought it was fake, they wouldn't hesitate to let the media know. But from all the reviews and everything, nobody has said anything bad. And we talking about some older celebrities, gospel singers and everything. We talking from, I think Tyler Perry have been, it's just different people. I'm not quite sure. I remember hearing about a lot of them that went. and they enjoy it. So I think we would have heard something bad in the media by now.
And what are some of the things that they've said about it? I mean,
They were saying it's
you said it was
good.
good.
They said it's good, that it's not a joke, that they're worshiping God. It's not where someone's preaching. Now I don't know. They had Pastor Jamal Bryant there the other day, so I don't know if he preached or was just a guest or had some encouraging words. But it wasn't preaching. It was everything done worshiping God in song and singing.
So isn't it just like a concert, a Christian concert?
No.
Why not?
You want to answer first?
A Christian concert? I see what he's saying, because a Christian concert, essentially that'd be the same thing happening there at a Christian concert.
Yeah.
No, a Christian concert, first of all, more than likely you're going to have to pay. But,
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Besides the paying, at a Christian concert, they're singing and worshiping God, right?
yeah, but I'm quite sure they're
Right.
reading the Bible, too. There's some Bible.
At a Christian concert, no, all you get is
I know I'm talking
singing
about there.
and
At
you
his,
worshiping
at
God.
his,
And at this Sunday service, all it appears to me that I seen was people singing and worshiping God. So what's the difference between his Sunday service and a Christian concert? That's what I'm asking.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
It's essentially, well, we don't know, but it probably isn't that. Essentially, it's no different. It's just that it's Kanye doing it.
Yeah.
And he just has more contacts, more connects to bring in other people. So it's essentially the same thing. It's essentially just Kanye's Christian concert.
Yeah.
Essentially.
I won't call it that.
Okay, why wouldn't you call it a Christian concert?
wouldn't call it that
I would
either.
call it
Worshiping.
worshiping
People
God in
worshiping
music.
And music, right.
And what's the Christian concert?
There's more.
It's not so much as worshiping, because with a Christian concert, most people, they sing their song, they have a time limit, then the next artist comes. So it's not really, when you're worshiping God, there's no time limit. The
Right.
preacher could start preaching, everything else can be going on,
Still in
and
the
there
spirit.
you're still in the spirit of
Right.
worshiping. But when whether you're on stage
Or not.
or not, but at a concert, there's usually a time. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, and there's a difference. It's almost like, to me, I'm getting where you're skeptical about what he's doing.
No, I'm not skeptical about it. I just said, from what I seen, what it appears to be to me.
Okay, so what is it when you're in church, and as what happened today when the preacher was preaching, and when he was talking about, so what is it when you're in church and the choir is singing and we go and worship? Is that a concert?
See, like you just said, the preacher was preaching.
No, I'm saying what he was talking about today in reference to worshiping. So what is worshiping to you?
You praising God
In what
your
way?
own way.
Okay.
In your own way.
And that's their way of praising God, through music.
Right.
So it doesn't have to be a
And
concert.
isn't a Christian concert the same thing as praising?
Not necessarily.
And what not?
Excuse me, can you move back some?
Sure.
When you're performing, when you're on stage, and you're performing, right, your music. But we're not going into worshiping, because we're hearing your music when you're performing. We're listening, and if God move on us, yeah. But we're not taking time to worship God. We're enjoying your music.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So she's trying to differentiate worshiping God in a church and an actual concert.
She's
Actual
saying
Christian
that
concert.
essentially a Christian concert is more so just a regular concert,
Right.
but with gospel music. There are some concerts where there's time limit, but it isn't as important, because when worshiping comes into play, it's just the spirit takes over. Right. But what she's saying is that at least the concerts maybe she's experienced is usually just regular concert. So you have your acts, they have their time limits, everybody's, the lineup is there. But when they come on, it's just they do their music and then just on to the next act. There's no essential worshiping that comes into play, because if it was, then the time limit wouldn't be as important, and it is. And it's been somewhere time limit is essential. So once your time is up, you gotta get off.
But you can usher in you can usher in the same Holy Spirit at Kanye's service and a Christian concert.
We're not saying you can't usher in the spirit. We can usher in the spirit right now if we're true and pure in heart.
Right.
What I'm saying at a concert is all about the artist performing.
Right.
In
That's
worship,
one aspect of it.
well, that's the aspect that I'm talking about right now.
And
Okay.
I'm talking about Kanye's aspect.
In
from my point of
worshiping,
view.
your focus, your main thing in worshiping is God. It's nothing else. I don't care what's going on.
And
In a
when you're at a
concert,
concert and you're ministering,
Right.
your focus is on God.
It's supposed to be.
Exactly.
It's supposed to be. It's not always
But
like
you-
that's what she's saying. From
Right.
what she's experienced.
And it ain't always like that in church service either.
Right. I
This
understand.
is listen. We could go on a whole different rant about a lot of churches who don't put worshiping God at the forefront of the service. There's a lot of
Right.
churches like that. But what she's
Yes,
saying
a lot.
is that the concerts that she went to, I'm assuming, what it looks like is the music is more important than the worshiping.
Right.
The music's more important. And that's okay. If it's supposed to be just a regular concert,
Right.
then that's okay. But she's saying that to her, the Sunday service looks more so like actual worshiping
Right, and
than
not a
as opposed to a
concert.
Christian concert, which is a concert with Christian music.
But that's just what he took from it by using
Yeah.
the.
you see it your way, we see it our way. We're
exactly.
going to go through this.
Everybody got their own opinion about
Right.
everything.
And again, that's where I'm headed. You know, not so much as a concert. I want to be able to have people come. Let's read, discover, and learn the Bible together while worshiping God. What you interpret from the Bible, what you read, that's on you. Let the Holy Spirit move on you. I no longer feel like I'm still going to church, and of course I, love being in the atmosphere, but a part of me has been
You wanna
like
be
I'm
more-
tugging
more
this way,
intimate
and
with
I don't
God.
know if it's me or if God is telling me. Like everything that I posted on Facebook, it wasn't premeditated. Like I was just sitting up there and I'm saying, I'm gonna write this, I'm gonna write that. It was coming to me as I was writing, and it's like I'm not feeling in church. I'm not feeling what I used to feel, and it's because that discerning spirit, like everybody know, that thing is real when it comes to me. Like.
Are you saying that because of the churches you are attending?
No, I fellowship
or-
with a lot of churches.
So
Everybody
you
know that.
feel that in general in any church?
Yeah, I feel like I want to try something different. I want to try just learning, worshiping God. And learning the Bible together. I don't want where you can't do this because you're not on this
Ministry.
board or ministry. You can't do this because you didn't give enough. But you get to do whatever you want because you give 2 and 3.
So do you feel like churches do that? They separate the ones who give more
I
and
do.
offer
I think church now is
and
more
the
about.
title
I
and
do. I
everything?
do. Certain. I think in my heart, church is more like a business than a place of worship.
It is a business.
I think
But
sometimes.
I've never seen a church tell someone because you give a certain amount of money.
Let me
can do
explain.
this.
I didn't say that
And
they're
that
gonna
person
say it
can't.
out. This is what I
You
see.
just said that though.
This is. I'm saying it doesn't come right out, but you see how
shows in
people.
the action.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
see that.
Okay. Well,
I've
you.
never
It's,
seen that.
But
okay.
you're not
you,
always in the congregation.
And it's not even that.
sitting right
He's going
there.
to see what he see. I'm going to see
Right.
what I'm seeing.
Exactly.
I know a lot of times, and you all can tell, I have told y'all things about y'all or something y'all have done that y'all never mentioned to me, but I can tell you, right or wrong.
Right.
And that's that discerning spirit. So, like I said, and when God tell me, yeah, this is the time. Here's the place.
You need to make that move.
Yeah, because I feel like I get turned off. And sometimes it's because sometimes what a pastor would say that you be like, that's not in the Bible.
Right.
That's not, I don't want all this. I don't want to know about this, that. I just
You
want to
focus
come
on
and
one
worship. I want the Bible to be the main focus.
Right.
The Bible and God, the Word of God and God, and let's just worship. Let's worship. Let's nobody church. I mean, not saying you can't do it if you feel the need, but let's just have a church service where we're just laying out to God, crying out to Him. Not saying you can't do it in your own way, but I'm getting away from the traditional
There's
church.
nothing wrong with
Call
that.
me crazy, but
Crazy.
if God said. If God say do it, I'm doing it. Now whether I have to do it alone or, and I know I'm not the only way to feel this way. But like I said, I'm not making a move until God tell me.
Question. because I've had this for a while. What is the difference between praise and worship?
Praise, and this is just me. You know, I'm not a
because they always say praise and worship teams always try to decipher what exactly is the difference. Because I know the pastor was saying today about the faster songs being more so the praise songs and the slower songs being more so the worship songs, and that always confused me even before he said it.
I feel like
But that's not even. He was saying that that's what people think.
Yeah.
But he broke it down, which he did an awesome job.
So what's the difference between praise and worship?
I'm gonna let him answer, then I answer. You want me to answer first?
What's the difference? I don't think there is a well.
Yes, it is, in my opinion.
Praising God, to me, you're thanking Him for what He's done for you, and worshiping God, you're kind of ushering in the Holy Spirit.
Now, to me, praising God is being grateful for everything that He has given you, and worshiping is thanking God for who He is. You're giving God all the glory for who He is, the power He has for everything. It's all about Him.
That's right.
And worshiping, having that relationship as if you were thanking your mother for everything she ever done for you. You know what I'm saying?
Or your father.
As far as praising.
But you just said
as far as praising. Worshiping
praising.
is worshiping who she is. You're my number one. You're my queen. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
because.
So it's just because.
Gotcha.
If you don't do nothing else, God, I'm still gonna worship you because of who you are.
Gotcha.
There's a difference.
Who you are.
Hey. Some
but
people have the gift of singing. That's not you. You just have the ear. That's not.
But a lot of times, even in churches, sometimes people won't move in worshiping or praising unless the choir. What?
Well, music speaks to the soul. What you laughing at?
But my point is, if you're worshiping or praising God in truth and how, you don't need no music.
Right.
And sometimes you can look at people when the music stops and they stop, or they look around.
Put your phone.
Who phone?
Yeah. You and Mike.
Oh, get the
My
phone.
phone. My phone chilling.
Where your phone? Over there.
Mine is out my bag.
Well, get it out.
Your phone on the ground.
Ain't no ground in here. It's a floor.
It's the same difference. Same difference.
Talk about it.
But nah, I just always had that question because to me, I
I
always
just
thought.
always thought it was the same thing. to
Yeah,
be
I did
honest.
too. I
'Cause
just
if I'm
thought.
praising Him, I'm still worshiping You, and I'm still thanking Him for
Yeah.
what have happened to me, what didn't happen. Like just thanking Him for everything in general. You know.
But it makes sense. Worship is all about Him. Praising is thanking Him for what He's done.
Somebody go get bug glasses.
You serious?
She got shades on.
People
Yeah,
too.
yeah. You need to translate
What
it.
say? But
So YouTube.
Just go. If this is your show,
It's
check
called
out what y'all gonna
Tube
say to your fans.
Tube
Check
U
out
is
the
what it's called.
First Family.
All right. All right.
Mike, you ain't got your glasses on. What do y'all do?
What are we doing?
I don't have my phone number.
Show them what we just did.
Check.
Hey,
Hey everyone, check out this video from the DMV FFOS, episode 4.
no, somebody wants you to go to. I told her to do a prom. I look to do one now.
Relive your prom night. No, which one? The dogs. For dogs. Because my prom is small. So small.
No more stressing, nothing else can worry me. I need a blessing. All I need is positivity. Just some love and peace. That good energy. That good energy.
I rock, I jam. Post it up somewhere with the fam. Kill the vibe, no, oh man. Must let these falls know who I am. Made it 30, can I digest? I need wheels, road trip, Greenville. G-Mod cooking up a G-Mill. So good for going up a steep hill. Life lessons, here's the deal. Real motivation. Roll up the energy for the hatred. Take it on the go wherever I go. Projects, they have
spread with y'all tonight so we can have a little fun here. Is that cool? Money talks. You don't need a translator. Black entrepreneur, we can all talk paper. I'm listening to Hope with that 444 and he said the merrier the more when nobody's still poor. So it's blessings and throw it in the bag. And it's so incredible when nothing comes in the dash.
Selling dope, probably die not knowing Christ. Small world, most of my kin, dead of the pen. That's why I'm an Eskimo, I bought an igloo and put on my wrist. We're not an option, we gotta survive, so we taking risks.
Alphonse dancing. Alright.
Okay, cool. We hope you all enjoyed that with Project MC 2018 graduate.
For sure.
We're gonna keep the show going on. I guess the next topic, let's talk about us, since it's DMV First Family of Style.
Yeah, we're not a religion podcast. That was just, a topic that came up because of Kanye Sunday service.
So we're going to keep it going because it's like everybody have their own opinion, so we're going to keep it moving. But let's talk about us. Like, what makes our family so close? Like, everybody always say, are y'all really that close? Like, what's the bond? Why? Because most time people see either all of us, or one of us,
you can start.
I don't let things get to me, like when you walked out of Jasper's last Sunday, because did y'all talk about that in the last show?
We did,
and we brought you up. But hold up, you all have to see the podcast from last week. This is the one that told him
because it was his birthday.
Hold up, we gotta fill him in. You have to watch the podcast from last Sunday. This is the one that told him that I had the wallet when I wanted to do the prank. And I got upset and I walked out of Jasper's, but I came back because it was his birthday. But should I have been mad that she told him about the prank that I was holding his wallet that he assumed that he lost?
Seeing it from my view, it was his birthday. He was already stressed out that he didn't have his wallet. And you had already said we can't go to Jasper's because he don't have his wallet. So that's why I called him
But listen. But then I called y'all back and told y'all I had the wallet.
Yes.
Hold up. And that I was going to let him know. I just wasn't going to let him know right then. And I also told him, don't look for your wallet no more because we're going to, I said, Giants said they might have it and that it's in the safe.
That's what he told you?
Yeah, I said, Giants said they might have, see,
I heard that part.
This was, she told me that after y'all had already called.
So you called him as soon as I called you.
I wasn't about to let you stressing out on his birthday.
But I knew what I was doing. No. At that time, I didn't have it.
You said you had it. The second time I talked to you on FaceTime, you said you had this wallet.
The question was about the bond.
By that time. Okay. When I called you all and said we couldn't go to go to Jasper's, he lost his wallet. That was real talk. Mm-hmm. Then I realized we were in Giants the night before. So I said, I had called Giants, but they had me on hold so long that I decided to go down there to see if they had the wallet. Mm-hmm. Okay? Y'all follow me? Everybody follow me? I got in the car and realized he left his jacket in the car. The Holy Spirit told me to look in his pocket, in the inside pocket of his jacket. There I found the wallet. But because I was still going to Giants now, two things: they're asking why they had me on hold that long because I'm still on hold, so I'm mad, and to buy him a cake.
Oh, okay.
So while in line, paying for the cake, I called you all and was like, okay, I found the wallet, but I let him know. I had already told him, stop looking for the wallet. The Giants said that they're going to open the safe on Monday because the wallet might be in there, and they didn't have anyone to open the wallet. So you didn't have to tell them.
And you didn't have to walk out of Jasper's because you don't like when the prank is being on you.
You're still missing a
No,
point.
I'm not missing it.
So
I get your
who's wrong?
point. Nobody's wrong here.
The question was, why are we so close as a family? That topic was last week's topic. This is a whole new Sunday here.
Like, why would you walk out talking about something? You told him and then walk out and got
But
mad.
we won't agree because
As they
Tadanya,
continue to talk on the
Tadanya,
topic
Yeah, she
of
said-
last
she said
week.
she
on my
agreed.
side.
I don't
So let's leave it
Why you
alone.
on my side? Because you was there when I told her, right?
That wasn't the question.
Okay, why? Go ahead, let him answer the question. Hope you all enjoying this.
What question am I supposed to answer?
Why are we so close? What makes this
No,
bond?
Nene was going.
Well, I was going to say because we don't let, petty things get to us. We still are able to move forward as a family, no matter what each one of us does with each other. So.
Yeah, we get on each other's nerves.
I don't hold no grudges.
No, none of us do. Hell, we wouldn't be together if we did.
I don't take nothing serious to be
And I
honest.
also think because you have some good examples too.
Who?
You have some good role models.
Who were they at? No, just no. You're right. We definitely do. Most definitely.
And we try to feed our vibes off of y'all. I mean,
Look at him saying vibes.
off of us and to y'all.
Can't say that.
We try to set good examples to y'all so that y'all, so when y'all put in our predicament, you know how to handle it.
And I
See
think
what I'm
also
saying?
because since y'all both have way different off personalities, we know what problems to bring to each one of you without, y'all getting upset or just basically asking for advice. Because certain things I can't bring to her because she may not understand. Because number one, y'all were brought up differently. Y'all experienced different things, challenges in your life. So you can understand where I'm coming from, but she may not, vice versa.
But I do say, you take certain things to him and certain things to me. Y'all take y'all problems to him, but the money problems y'all bring to me.
That's not necessarily true.
Yes, it is. Moochie.
Money problems?
Yeah.
Like if they
What do you
need
mean?
something, who the first
We
person
don't
that?
always call, first of all, we don't always call you.
No, if you need something and it's between one of us, y'all would tell him your secrets or whatever you're going through. But if you need money, y'all bring it to me first. Right or wrong? Right or
Sometimes, not
wrong?
all the time though. Not all
Well,
the.
I
1 out of 10, no.
I don't ask for that much. No,
Because you just got so much money.
no, not that. Before even that, I never really asked
Right,
for things that much. Anyways, they would ask me if I want something, but I never more so asked for
That's
things.
that sneaky way to do it. If I don't ask,
Yeah, but plus
What's
I
the
just
bar?
didn't want that much. Now with me working, now I really don't ask for that much anyways. But as far as with that, with Nook and Nay, I wouldn't say it was always you that went to far as with money
Yeah.
with things. Might be sometimes majority you, but I wouldn't say all the time.
So you basically saying what? No, we don't always come to you all the time. Because me and Nook sometimes call each other.
I'm not talking about
And if you,
all the time.
if
I'm
your
talking
money
about
is not
between us.
right, but if you don't have it, that's what I'm saying. He will have it, and if you don't have it, you will have it. We gotta try both parents. Like that's why y'all here.
What's the
Can't try the third.
I'd say the bond. The reason we're so close is because one, we don't have that many outside friends.
Why is that?
No,
Why is that?
No, but yeah.
I don't have a lot of friends either. To be honest, I don't have no friends.
I think. Why do you think I bond?
I wasn't
It's really
finished.
just a mother's aura.
That's crazy. I really do, and I be like, damn, I am Tawanda's child. Shit. No, I really do. I seriously do. I am retarded, just like my mother. I'm
You
like,
can't say that. You can't say
They
that.
say the word retarded.
Can't say
The
that.
retarded people get offended.
You are mentally
You can't
challenged.
about us.
You are mentally
What
challenged.
is mentally childish mean?
You can't say that either.
What could you say?
Right.
mentally challenged.
Mentally challenged.
You can develop a mentally challenged person at this age right now, so it has no age limit or whatever.
But to call,
I'm sorry, the word retarded should be taken out of the dictionary.
no, it shouldn't.
Yes, it should. Because it's like you can't say handicap, you have to say disabled.
wait.
No, anybody
It's
can
something
be
Okay,
handicapped.
let's go back to the
physically
bond.
challenged.
Yeah, physically challenged. Let's go back to the bond, because...
I never finished my
Go
response.
ahead.
Oh,
Dad, we all joke.
just like it's mentally
At one, we just like now, we all joke together a lot, and we never hold anything against each other. And when push comes to shove, there's no one else to help us out there. We always have each other
Right.
to help us out, to be able to talk anything out. Nothing ever gets swept under the rug with any of us here. So yeah, I think that's the reason why. Just because we all open about pretty much everything with each other and able to talk things out. Whether we stay mad for a while or not, we're
Because I
able
don't
to talk
care
it
if
out.
anybody stay mad at me. Like, I'm still gonna talk to you regardless. So.
That's me. Yeah, like I said,
Because-
I'm going to say what I'm going to say, go down the steps, come back upstairs and be like, so what we going to eat? Where we going?
Where we about to eat at? You seen that? Like when I was younger.
There we go.
Yeah, she'll be fussing at me, and I'm very
Sensitive.
very
Crybaby.
sensitive. I am a crybaby, but she'll come back. So you going with me to the store or what? I'm like, yeah, I'm going.
It's dead
Guess
air.
what?
And then they're yours.
Now what?
Your topic.
Your topic.
Y'all should know by now. I have no topic.
Look,
I'm
if
just
y'all
gonna
want
I'm
pe-
just
if
gonna
y'all want
talk
people to know-
in general. Okay, like
This is why we
Okay,
have
look-
pre-production.
Right.
Things like
Have y'all
this.
been watching the news lately as far as the politics with the
You know I should,
presidential run?
but I
Keep
haven't.
my mouth shut
I
about
haven't
that
watched
before I
Donald
get
Trump.
this whole thing shut down.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the Secret Service out there, so...
Well, it is
and you
what
know
it
what
is.
I know who I'm voting for.
you're fired.
Yeah, but
I
right
know.
now they're saying in one of the polls, Senator Warren is leading Joe Biden right
I know who I'm voting for.
now. Yeah, Biden.
I need to vote. I haven't
You
voted.
can't tell me who I'm voting for.
No, I'm voting for Biden.
Who you voting for? I'm gonna vote for Biden.
I'm voting for Biden.
Mainly because he was President Obama's right hand man for
Yeah.
8 years. So he's the closest thing to
Have you done research?
understanding.
Have you
But I
done
like
research
to-
on him?
Yeah,
Have
but
you done
can
research?
Go back through his past, the way back before he was Obama
No.
Peoples.
Have you?
No,
No,
What do you
we
mean?
know about the stuff that he said when he was a senator and all that. Is that what you're talking about?
I was just asking in general. Have you researched
Oh.
any of the
we didn't,
candidates?
we didn't,
the,
we didn't research.
the only
We didn't
thing I
research
know about
Obama.
him-
We just knew he was black and we were
Okay.
vote for him. He could have been a man.
The only thing I know about Joe is what he's done the past 10 years with Obama.
Yeah.
Hey, they did 10 years with him in the
Well,
office.
With Trump, what?
Let it out.
He right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got what you're
Yeah.
saying. I got what you're saying.
And that's all that matters to me. So
Well,
he's the closest.
I
Female
still would say
Who, the black one?
Kamala.
No, not the female.
I still would say to all of us and listeners out there, research all the candidates and do your research heavily on them before just going into the polls. Like, don't just
That's
do
good
it.
talk.
Don't just do it just because you've seen him. Because you're right, he was with Obama for the last however many 8 years. But that don't mean that he's the exact same way now. So I'd still say to every single candidate, do your research on them and then make your decision after doing your research.
Yeah, you all can do that,
Well,
but
I'm voting for
listen,
Joe.
we also got to take in mind we have to vote for somebody that we know can beat President Trump, and if that's
Sure.
our obligation to United States of America, put somebody up against President Trump that we know for sure can win.
For sure.
And
Well,
so,
But still do your research.
Well, actually, nowadays, you can't say for sure, for real,
Do y'all
because
believe in the Simpsons?
yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Did I say it right? Simpsons.
Yeah.
because as we seen from the last election, he shouldn't have won it, but he did.
I already know who I'm voting for.
So you can't
I'm
say
not
for
walking
sure.
out. You're right.
I got Joe.
Okay.
Joe, I know. Joe, I know.
But the thing is, a lot of people probably not even going to go to the polls because they're going to already think that okay, President Trump gonna get 4 more years. You know, so they're not even gonna try. But you know, we just gonna pray to and know that God still is in control.
Well, I'm voting for Joe.
Let's talk about our style. Since we are DMV, what?
First family style.
Help me out.
First family of style.
Why? Where did that name come from?
You?
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, don't sit up here and lie on me.
Who lying?
No, it didn't. No.
Where it come from?
People start, every time we would go out as a family, somebody, especially, I forgot his name, he kept saying family of style.
I remember.
Every time we would go different places, you know who? You always want somebody. I'm not going to keep putting people out. You know who. With a bow tie. You know who.
Oh my God.
Every time we would go out, or even not just him, other people would say, oh, every time I see y'all style, da-da-da-da. So that's why, it ain't like I just say, okay, we got style, let's call ourselves that. People kept saying it and saying it. They might not say it first family of style, they might say, every time I see this family, they got style, or every time. So I put it together.
So you, so you just said you.
I didn't just say.
She said she put it.
That's all. So
I'm
you
saying,
said you.
They was calling us. They would say, "Oh, they got a family with style."
And you just came up with the rest. It's okay, Mom. You came up with the name. Yes.
So when we all collectively said
But do you think that we all have style?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all have our own unique style that when we put it all together in a picture, whenever we're out together, stands out.
I feel like you never, at times, never have to worry about, you know, if I had to meet you somewhere about what I have on or anything like that. Especially
Do you
if it's
think I
for an
put too
event.
much pressure on y'all growing up to look a certain way?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, give me examples. Oh, what
Every
do you
day.
mean? Hold on, what do you mean when you say that? That I gave.
You want to go first or me?
No, you go ahead, because I got a lot.
Be careful. Be careful. You still live with me. Good.
When it came to dressing for school, I never had to wear uniform outside of elementary school. So when it came to dressing for school, in middle school, you pretty much dressed me. High school, after high school, when did you stop? For real? Probably like ninth. Relax. Probably like ninth grade. And even still after I started dressing myself, you always say, make sure you look like me. Make sure you
Make sure you look like my child.
Yeah, that's the one. I'm sorry.
When
Make
they
sure you look
see
like
you,
my
that's
child.
bug child
You're
right
a
there.
representation of me. Why you wearing that? I don't like that.
Somebody said you look nice. Oh, I'm bug child.
I don't like that. You know, for you should go back and change those shoes. Things like that.
And I would change too.
And I would too. And then my mind, I get like to school. And I'm like, why did I put this on? No, I didn't want to wear this.
Exactly.
Like why?
But no. I never made you wear something that was.
No, you would just keep nagging about it.
Yeah.
For me to put it on. But I to me, it's more so about how I feel wearing it than about. No, you even still do it sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
I just don't go. I don't go and change as much. I'm like I'm gonna wear what I want.
Watch it.
At this point.
Go ahead.
Oh, what you want gonna be outside? You
Put
can
your bird chest out.
I think what it is. I don't know. I don't know. It just I think from a young age.
Maybe
because I always had my style, and
right.
I don't know. I can't even explain how I can't explain it.
I think you just want us to look decent.
Yeah, and that's
look
just been me.
Decent and stylish at the same time.
It's in me.
But the way you presented it was just, don't put that on. Change your outfit. I don't like it. My mom doesn't like it, so I gotta go change.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
You know what's the worst? It will be times where it's like around fall, winter season. And she said, you don't need all that. It's not going to be that cold. And then later on, the night hit, and I'm cold. And I'm like, why did I listen to her?
Why would you be outside in the cold?
No, it could be a jacket that I bring, and it's kind of a little heavier. And you say, you don't need that. Get something lighter. And you keep.
We're keeping it going.
And you keep. I'm like, you know what? All right, I'm gonna go back and change, and then I go out later and I'm cold. And I'm like, why did I listen to it?
Hold that thought, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you're enjoying it. We'll be right back. This is part 1 of episode 3, and we're going to go back into the DMV First Family of Style. Why we call it, you know, the name we call it, us, First Family of Style. We're going to talk about how they grew up having to dress a certain way and more. So stay tuned, because we are the DMV
First Family of Style.
Love you all.